Simba and the Treasure of the Mysterious Cave, a courageous adventure at the heart of the African savannah. Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savannah, there was a lion cub named Simba. He was a playful and curious little lion, always in search of adventures. One day, while playing near the canyons, Simba strayed too far from his family and found himself lost amidst the rugged rocks. He began to feel a tinge of panic rising within him, but quickly regained his composure and decided to find his way back. As he wandered through the maze of canyons, Simba suddenly heard cruel laughter and menacing growls. He froze, realizing he was surrounded by hyenas, ready to attack. But Simba did not let himself be discouraged. He stood up on his feet, ready to face these predators. The hyenas began to circle around him, looking for the right moment to attack. The lion cub then remembered his father's hunting lessons and began to roar with all his might, temporarily scaring off the hyenas. He took advantage of this moment to flee, running as fast as his legs would allow. But the hyenas were swift and soon caught up to him. Simba was exhausted, but he refused to give up. As he found himself with his back to the wall, the hyenas about to attack him, a solution came to mind. He remembered an old cave he had spotted earlier in the day. Without thinking, he slipped between the hyena's legs and headed towards the cave, hoping to find a safe refuge there. The hyenas started chasing after him, but Simba was determined to shake them off. Arriving at the entrance of the cave, Simba breathed a sigh of relief as he realized he was out of danger. He then ventured deeper into the cave, hoping to escape the hyenas. But as he moved further into the darkness, he heard a strange noise behind him. He turned around and saw the hyenas approaching slowly, drool dripping from their lips, ready to attack. Panicked, Simba started running through the corridors of the cave, trying to find a way out. He felt fear knotting his stomach, but he refused to give up. Suddenly, he entered a large room filled with moonbeams that illuminated a beautiful treasure. Bones, jewelry, and gold coins sparkled under the moonlight, creating a magical atmosphere. The hyenas were getting closer and closer, but Simba suddenly felt braver. He remembered his father's words, who always told him to stay strong and believe in himself. He stood up on his feet, proud and determined, and started roaring with all his might. The hyenas were struck with panic and fled screaming, leaving Simba alone in front of the sparkling treasure. The lion cub took a deep breath, gazing at the treasure that lay before him, then decided to turn back and find his family. He left the cave, leaving behind the hyenas and the glistening treasure. In a few hours, he finally found his family, who were waiting for him eagerly. They hugged him tightly, relieved to have him back safe and sound. Since that adventure, Simba was even stronger and braver. He had learned that even in the face of the greatest dangers, he needed to show courage and determination to overcome obstacles. And never again would he get lost in the canyons without his family to guide and protect him. And thus ended the story of Simba, the lion cub, hero of the African savannah.